Hello everyone. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the map of South America. What I'm going to do in this lecture, I'll first locate all the points in this political map and later I will check my copy whether I have left some point or not. How it is going to useful? At first, it will help me to find out what point I'm missing for exam, and you will also do in the same way. You may also do in the same way to practice your mapping. So this country is Venezuela. While recording this lecture, there may be some spelling mistake, but I will not go into those things. The sole purpose of pointing out this is to have the ability to take the right answer, okay, in the prelims. Okay, this is Venezuela. Number 2, if I will come to this is French Guiana. And this is Guyana. This is Suriname. And from here, this is Colombia. This is some P-shaped, which is looking P-shaped. And this is Peru. This is Ecuador. This is Chile. This is Argentina. This is Bolivia. This is Paraguay. This is Uruguay. This is Brazil. I think I'm done with the names of the countries. Now I will write the special feature. For example, when I'm focusing on Venezuela, then one thing comes into my mind. Its capital is Caracas. So about Venezuela, capital is Caracas, and this is the capital, okay. And one more data, Caracas, Maracaibo. Yes, Maracaibo is the oil port. Okay. Similarly, when we will look into Guyana, and Guyana has its capital as Georgetown. This is the capital of Guyana. Then Suriname, the capital is Paramaribo. Then French Guiana, important fact about it is Kourou. The satellite launching center of France. This is France overseas territory. Then we will go into Colombia, and the capital of Colombia is Bogota. Uh, what else is important about Colombia is rest of the, be it Venezuela, be it Guyana, Suriname, and French Guiana, these all are connected to the circle. This circle, for example, these are connected with this area is Atlantic. This area is Atlantic, and from Colombia, this touches both Atlantic as well as this side is Pacific. So Colombia connects both Atlantic and Pacific. This is one more feature of Colombia, that it connects Atlantic plus Pacific. Another thing, Colombia is the connecting link between North America and South America. This link connects to North America with South America, and this is the Panama City. This is the Panama City which connects North America and South America. Now we will go into Ecuador. Ecuador, the capital of Ecuador is Quito, and important fact to remember is Galapagos Island. Galapagos Island is of Ecuador. Then Peru, Lima is the capital. Rest of the data I'm unable to recall right now. If there would be some data, then I will provide it after the end of this lecture by checking my notes. Okay, then Chile. Chile, at first Chuquicamata. C for Chile, C for Chuquicamata. Why it is famous? For copper. For copper. Next, Argentina. Its capital is Buenos Aires. I know the spelling is wrong, but something like this, Buenos Aires. Chile, its capital, I'm unable to recall right now. I will check it later. While you are also doing, you can do the same. At first write what you can recall right now, and later add up those things which you have forgotten. Brazil, the capital is Brasilia. And is there anything else? Yes, here is Paraguay. Here is Uruguay, and capital of Uruguay is Montevideo. Paraguay is, I think, Asuncion. Its capital is Asuncion, but I'm not sure. We will check it later. Asuncion, Paraguay, Asuncion, Uruguay. Okay, Chile. Another point about Chile, Easter Island is of Chile. Easter Island is of Chile. As we saw, Galapagos Island are of Ecuador. Similarly, the Easter Island is of Chile. Next important, Chile capital is Santiago. Capital is Santiago. Now Paraguay is done, Uruguay is done. Bolivia, its capital is La Paz, and the administrative capital is Sucre. I repeat, Sucre is the administrative capital, and La Paz is the capital. In Bolivia, there was something important I'm missing, but I will add up in the end. Brazil, Copacabana beach was there in Brazil. three places are there. One is Rio de Janeiro, Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, and Santos. So this Sao Paulo, Tropic of Capricorn, I repeat, Tropic of Capricorn passes through it, and Santos is the coffee fort, and in Rio de Janeiro, a famous beach called Copacabana beach is present. Another thing is Sao Paulo, the area, the coffee producing areas of Brazil are known as fazendas. Fazendas. Okay. Next, if we will know about the lithium triangle. Yes, in Bolivia there was lithium deposit. I'm forgetting the name. Okay, so at first, a lithium triangle is ABC, A, B, C, and what it stands for: Argentina, Bolivia, and Chile. Then we knew some important fact that this Ecuador and this Chile do not share border with Brazil. So we can point this out, that Ecuador and Chile do not share border with Brazil. One more important thing is Bolivia and Paraguay are landlocked country. Bolivia and Paraguay are landlocked country. Bolivia and Paraguay are landlocked country. So what do you mean by landlocked country? You directly cannot jump into the ocean, or you directly cannot jump into any sea. See, here there is Atlantic Ocean, but if you are in Uruguay, then you can directly come. If you are in Brazil, then you can directly come. But if you are in Paraguay, you have to come to this place and then you have to come here. So these are called landlocked country, which do not have the accessibility, direct accessibility to sea. Okay, so Bolivia and Paraguay are two landlocked country. Another important point to be remembered is Ecuador, Paraguay, Rio de Janeiro. Okay, now we will check out our notes. The first thing is about Venezuela is Caracas and Maracaibo, which we have mentioned. Venezuela, Caracas and Maracaibo. We have mentioned Caracas and Maracaibo. Then Guyana, one point is Georgetown. Yes, we have mentioned. French Guiana, Coro Satellite Launching Center, we have mentioned. Then Suriname, Paramaribo, we have mentioned Suriname, Paramaribo. Then Colombia capital Bogota, we have mentioned. Shares border with Atlantic and Pacific, yes, we have mentioned. Connecting link between North America and South America, yes, we have mentioned. And Panama City connects the North America to South America, we have mentioned. Then Peru, Lima, another point we have missed here is a Nazca plate. So like this you have to add up. My notes I have written this Nazca plate. Nazca plate is related to Peru, but I have missed here. And no matter how much you practice, but you will miss one or the other point, and you need to accept those and write and try to make it perfect through multiple revisions. Then about Chile, Santiago. About Chile, the capital is Santiago. Yes, I have mentioned. Chuquicamata for copper. Yes, Chuquicamata for copper I have mentioned. Something was driest desert. A driest desert is present over here. I'm forgetting the note. Driest desert. I'm forgetting the name. You can add it up later, or else it is not necessary that much. Then Chile, Easter Island we have mentioned. Yes. Then about Chile, we have left few points. One is in Chile there is something called Navarino Island and Puerto Williams. Puerto Williams is the southernmost city of the world. Southernmost city of the world. We have missed this. And Beagle Channel. Beagle Channel is related to Chile or near Chile. Okay. Then we are near Argentina and Buenos Aires. Yes. Paraguay, Asuncion. Yes, the capital is correct. Asuncion. Next is Bolivia, La Paz. Bolivia, we have missed its capital. No, Bolivia, La Paz we have written. Sucre, the administrative capital, we have written. Uruguay, Montevideo, we have written. Then shares border with Atlantic. Yes, it is visible that Uruguay shares border with Atlantic. Then Bolivia plus Paraguay are landlocked. We have already mentioned that Bolivia and Paraguay are landlocked country. Then about Brazil, capital is Brasilia. Yes, mentioned. And then Carajás, the iron producing field in Brazil is Carajás. Carajás, famous for iron mining. Famous for iron mining. Then we have Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, and Santos. Rio de Janeiro, Sao Paulo, and Santos. This is the north to south sequence of these 3 points. And about Rio de Janeiro, Copacabana Beach, we have mentioned. Then Sao Paulo, Tropic of Capricorn passes through it, we have mentioned. Santos is the coffee port, we have mentioned. Fazendas are the region of coffee, fazendas we have mentioned. Then lithium triangle, ABC, Argentina, Bolivia, and Chile we have mentioned. So with this we have completed first part of South America. You need not make any notes about it. You just watch this video. After that, to make it 2x or 3x, then take a blank map and try to write in the similar way I wrote. And after that, check which points you are missing, and then you again watch the lecture and add up those points in a different ink. That much for today. Thank you.